Welcome to Scuffed Epoch's Advanced AI Generative Media Masterclass. We're going to be looking at all kinds of things like Hunyan Video, LTX WAN, Flux Framework, Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, Comfy UI, Vibe Coding, VS Go, integration, Scuffed Epoch, writing books, making images, making video, making music, MCP server architecture, Gradio implementation, OpenRouter API, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Olama. Today, we're going to be checking out grids and printing. There is no software 2.0 testing, and Writers Club. Good times. Let's begin. Welcome back, everybody. 8 o'clock on the 1st of May, 2025. Mayday, Mayday. Everybody's voting in the UK. Don't worry about it though. We're not going to talk about that here. Today, it's all AI all the time. Hello Jacob Dahlstrom, welcome. Hello Fernicar, glad you could make it. Hello Dragon Diffusion. Something to do with pork in his dog. Well, it's one way in, one way out, I guess. Or is it two ways out? Anyway, we're going to take a look at a couple of things. I'm going to continue with the Sharona printing. However, I want to make some cool Sharona images for my collection. And somebody said to me, whoa, I'm not even looking at anything right now. Damn it. Give me a sec. If you're watching live or you're watching later, don't forget that you can join the Discord, even though you can't see it right now. The link's in the description. Also, I'm going to kick the Elgato real quick. Come on. No. Elgato. Elgato fell asleep. The cat does occasionally fall asleep. Don't worry, the mic's not low, it's far away. Oh. 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 I think I broke it. I moved it and everything stopped working. Very professional. Are we back in business? Or did I just break it? I moved it. Ah, it's working again. Thank God for that. Alright, let's tighten this up. Yeah, I moved it and I guess I ran out of cable. I'll be more gentle with it next time. Okay, Elgato's back. So where were we? Let's get this cable out of the way. Right. So somebody said in a chat today, you know who you are, big grids and stuff, right? And I said we could do a LoRa garden, right? So what you're looking at here is exactly that. Now there's a couple of things I'm going to do to adapt it for my own purposes. Now the first thing I'm going to do is, zoom out. So this is my standard thing. Obviously everything here is what you normally have. Yeah, this top section, that is the normal workflow. Just make this a bit wider, I think we've got some more room here. There we go. So this is the normal workflow, text to image and image to image with LoRa loading. Obviously, it's having a little bit of fun rendering. But each one has got a different LoRa combination. Now you might have decided to put like CFG going from right to left, with different values and steps going from top to bottom with different, it's up to you how you want to set it up. Obviously you just drag a primitive in here and connect them, so you end up with two primitives that you can just change, and that's that. Yeah. Now what I want to use this for is blending Sharona with various of my pre-trained LoRas. So to that end, what we've done is we've started setting this up. So I've already done all of this. Yeah, let's turn that. Well, I need it for a minute because I need to do some hookups. But yeah, we'll turn off with the eye in a minute. So what I want to do here is, look, see these, the clip text encode? I need to reroute those into this reroute. So in fact, it's just the one. And then take the string here and put it into both of those. Okay. And like I said, what that enables is, here we have Sharona. It doesn't actually need, well, we'll do it anyway. Let's see, how did I do it? See, now I'm going to have to actually pull up reference, because I can't remember all of my, there's like 30 odd triggers there. So let's just go into the DJZ nodes, and hopefully I've already got the prompt lists ready to go. What's going on here? Things are sort of in a funny order. Come on, there's only 300 things there. Right, prompts. So, yeah, do we get this? Yeah, we get it. Okay, so that is the trigger. Sharona. Right. Oh, so it'll be Sharona style, Sharona woman, because it's both of them, right? So what I'm going to use this grid for is comparing all these different LoRa styles in blending, and then we'll probably process them and print them today. So that's the plan. Depends if they come out nice, I guess. Anyway, so I might want to change the subfolder or something. Probably change the file name to reflect the combo. Okay, so at the moment what I'm doing is I'm injecting the style model which I'm blending with that, and then the actual prompt is going to be just Sharona character, and at the moment all we're adding is this. But we could add a complete prompt from the captions that we use to train that LoRa. So, okay, so that's that one done. Next. So this one is Empire style. Now I know that one. That's going to be 3MP1R3. So we don't have to do anything more with that one. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, I was going to do the file name, wasn't I? Yes. So this is Sharona. This is double Sharona. I'll just say Sharona. Okay. And what was this one? This one is Empire. Now, just so you know, what you can do is you can actually parameterize the loading of the thing. So then you could have, like, it being mixed with a LoRa that you're changing every time. So, you know, ways to compare things. Obviously, you can use it for grid comparison, so changing a parameter somewhere. It's easy to do. I'll show you the quick way to make them as well, because there is a quick way and there is a slow way. It's just a matter of copy and paste, guys, and then like just hooking it all up. But anyway, enough talking. So we've got the Empire there. So what's the next one? Reynolds style. Well, luckily that one's written right there, so I can say R3YN0LDS. And that's that one done. I'm going to save it every time. Originally this grid was bigger, but you can actually crash Comfy by maxing out the amount of memory that Chrome has. So it is possible to hit an upper limit by making too many of these, but you probably have to make more than 30 of them. And at that point, when you think about how big each image is, you know, it's like 6 by 6, that's potentially 6,000 by 6,000 or more. So, you know, you're starting to, the grid size gets really big as well. So it's like, what do you want to do with it, and so on. So yeah, Reynolds. So that's an oil painting LoRa we trained. Okay, next is Outpost. So that one's good. It's 0UT P0ST. So this one will be Outpost. Okay, next one is Abstract Chaos. So I'll say Abstract Chaos. Now, I think that the trigger for this is Abstract Chaos, but we may as well look it up because I may be incorrect. Yeah, it is just Abstract Chaos style. It's one of my older ones, that is. Should probably retrain that now. We've got better captioning, actually. It'll probably come out even better. Save it. Next. So next up is Glitch Stick. So let's see, is Glitch Stick under G? No. Okay. Oh wait, there it is. It's just Glitch Stick. Again, this is one of my older 2023 maybe. So back then I was just slamming tokens together. Still works, but I think it's better to use the sort of numbers and letters thing that we do to break up the tokens. Taking a look at the chat. Dragon says, have you seen the LoRa sidebar? It's cool and allows you to browse LoRa's and trigger words in comfy left-hand side. The LoRa sidebar. Well, I guess there's a model, so that means there's a LoRa, and that means there's 118 of them. My goodness, there's quite a few here. 187 LoRa's. It's not bad. Interesting. Didn't know about that, thank you. I never use that sidebar really. Right. Continuing. It was relegated to not important, but I can see how that's useful. You know what I mean? At any time I probably have forgotten what LoRa's I have available. So here we go. Cthulhu Bishop. Cthulhu Bishop. So what it should do is it should just give a little flavour to the generation from this. And it does make a labelled grid, labelled by the style. So I think it's a pretty good example. We'll be uploading this eventually. I just need to make sure. There's probably some problems. I haven't even run it yet. It's all theoretical so far. Hasn't been run. So I think Cthulhu Bishop, again, one of my classic styles, probably doesn't need, if I can find it, I must have put a DJZ in front of it or something. No. I hate the search thing. It's right there. XCX style. Okay. We'll just do the trigger at the moment. Cthulhu Bishop, Cthulhu Bishop. Do you know what I'm not doing? I haven't been hooking anything up. I'm smart. Right. So let's just hold the horses real quick. Okay, that actually I did do. Which is strange. I don't remember doing it, but I did do it. So I'll do this one next. Probably did that one first and forgot all about it. It's just a little bit of a reshuffle so I can go through here with the prompts and just inject a token for the trigger. So yeah, I'm going to put that one to there, put that one to there, put that one to there, and we're done. It's literally like a little circular shuffle. Seems like this one's already coming from the right place somehow. I don't know how I managed that. Yeah. Okay. I don't like making too many jobs for yourself early on, because you're gonna, you know, I like to break it up into little bits, because otherwise you just forget something. You'll just forget something important. Which I probably have. So there's the next trigger. So again, if you've just joined, what we're doing is we're building a big grid which is going to compare lots of different LoRa's in combination with a recently trained character model I made. Okay, and then we're going to do some printing on A3, which should be quite fun. So this one is Venus style, so we're going to have to change this to Venus. So this is the file name, so they're all going to come in the same folder. Sorted out now. It's like a bunch of jobs. Basically, every single one I come in, I gotta re-hook up this. Yeah, re-hook that up. Add the trigger for whatever it is, CRW style. I bet it's just CRW, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. CRW style. Okay. Maybe tidy it up a bit if I'm like checked in, and then change the file name to CRW. I think that's That's all I've got to do. I'm getting confused. Like once you get like 3, 4, 5, get five actions, it's a bit of juggling because you're always thinking about all different things. And if you get derailed, you might drop some plates. Because that's what it is, big plate spinning operation. So airship interiors. See, I've got no idea what, because back then I think during that one I was making. Yeah, XGX. See, that's matching an old. That's matching an old tag from the anime model in SDXL. Oh, don't forget to hook everything up. It's already hooked up there, so I think I don't need to like go all the way round and round. But I do need to put airship int here. Airship int. What? I didn't even type it in right. Left-handed, mate. I'm not. Scream and shout if I miss something obvious, because there's a lot of nodes here and it's easily done. NTTW. Now I think I can just use NTTW, but there are many sub styles. Like, I don't know. I want to say 30, but I think I might have like curated them out. So let's have a look. NTTW. Now which one is it? It's 66. So yeah, NTTW style should work. It's probably quite weak because it wants you to put the sub style in with it. All of these are different experiments in terms of trigger modularity. What can you actually get away with? And it turns out you can actually get away with quite a lot. NTTW's there. We've got that one there. Dragon says no, it's a node. That is the problem with the stacked LoRa loader, as you can't view the LoRa info. Yeah, if I want to do that, Dragon, I just use a different. I just use a different node entirely. I'm not really sure if I've got an example. Yeah, all of my extra tabs are gone. It was in a different tab. I would have had. Other nodes I use a different node which puts out a bunch of extra stuff, like, and it doesn't have like this toggle. I use this one because it's easy. You can switch out for however. Like I said, this is not a hard workflow to make, because all you really make is this one in the top left corner, and then you put in the group the stuff that you want to stay the same, excluding this, and then everything that doesn't, you don't need to duplicate the whole workflow, you just need to duplicate the last half of it. So basically everything, including the loader. I'm just showing you how you can inject a prompt when you do blending, because obviously that's useful, right? Anyway, let's continue because I don't want to get bogged down here. Alright, through we go. Hooked up, got the style there. So what's this? Drone cam. I wonder what the trigger for that was. Drone cam is JXJ drone cam style. Okay, so it's a bit sketch, but interesting to see what it does with that. Drone cam. I feel like there's something else I'm supposed to do here. I don't know why. I've put the trigger in. I've hooked it up. I've changed the file name. I think that's all I gotta do. I just got a funny feeling I had like a bunch of stuff to do. See? I'm like, oh no! I've forgotten something. So again, dueling demons. Dueling is, oh my god, right, we're just going to say FGF style and see what happens, because this one's clearly got a bit of a, this isn't even including the full captions. They're missing. The captions come after the comma. Okay, well, dueling. We'll say this one is dueling. Still feel like I'm missing, like I'm forgetting something. I don't know why. It's just a strange feeling. Genesis weapon. Let's have a look. ZJZ fractal. I'm just going to say ZJZ and see what happens, because I know that this one has an effect even if you don't call it out. A lot of these models have an effect even if you don't call them out, so it's worth bearing in mind. So this would be Genesis, trained on fractals. Do you know what? I should train an upscaler on that. Damn, that will be good. Zoom in on anything and it's just fractals. Very interesting. Just getting distracted by that now. Okay, so what's this one? Prompt Eater. Prompt Eater. This is an old project. Oh, I missed the thing. And now something's getting in the way. I can't read it. Tooltip line. Ah, this is obviously, yeah, this is one of my first trained styles. Crazy blast from the past. Save that. I wonder how many errors we're going to get on first run, huh? What do you guys think? Tell me in the chat, let me know. I want guesses. Prompt Eater. So I'm not putting in what the style is or anything. Hey, Full Dive, welcome. So glad you could join us. Good to see you all. Thora QVL. So again, I'll just hook this up. Thora QVL, huh? That'll be an interesting one. Thora QVL, okay. Cyber Society. Which one is it? The Zero. That one. Well, it's just Cyber Society style in all cases, I believe. Yeah, it goes that way, I forgot. Cyber Society style. Okay. Cyber Society 00. And then this one is Cyber Society 66. Why is it still... That was weird. It was still attached. I had a ghost noodle. Weird. Ghost noodles. Just when I thought I'd seen everything. Oh, missed a bit. I missed a bit. Johnson sleeping at the wheel. Let's just do a bit of a sniff test here. Have I missed any links? No. Question mark? Crappy positioning as well. It's like sometimes I remember to do it. It's an actual effort. I don't actually have OCD. I wish I did, because then I wouldn't have to think about it. It's like a superpower. Okay. Cyber Society 00, yep. So then we go over to here, we get Cyber Society 66. So we've done all of that. Let's move up. I think we're on the last column. So excited. Right, what's next? Necro Church. What the heck? I've just made so many damn styles. Oh, this is an old one, of course it is. This is from the Season 3 Zenkai Laura style model. It's all in the gut, as they say. It's funny, I used to use a microfiche for work, which is a lot like this. You know, you're scanning around everywhere looking at blueprints. That's what it was before they had the computers. Blueprints. Decreur. No, I think Decreur is just Decreur. I think it is literally just Decreur style. Decrux. Yeah, it is. Decrux style. Huh? Yeah. Decrux. There he goes. So what do we got next? Super fashion style. That would be XFX. XFX. Are we at the top yet? Are we there yet? Super fash. See, I know it looks like it's taken half hour to get here, but the joke is, imagine how long it took to do the rest of it. Not actually that long. I probably did about an hour on it. It's fun. Oh no, there's no insect in here. Excuse me, that's a lie. I know it's in here. It's probably called like ZKZ or something stupid. Over. Nope. Well, it says at the start of the Laura, JXJ, so I'm just going to say JXJ style and hope that it does something. Seems like a good plan to me. Insect overlords. In super fashion, you didn't connect. Ah, crap. Thank you, Fernica. Thank you. Easily done. Thank you very much, guys. Make sure to call it out if you see you do something stupid. Next, we have GKG Soldier, which is GKG. So that's easy. Plug that in. We're done. Wait, do we have a ghost? We've got a ghost. Okay, I'm going to check for ghost noodles. Yep, there's another one. See what I'm talking about with the ghost? See? Strange behaviours. I wonder if there are any more. Found a couple. Oh. Yeah, wait, no. Yep. It's like pruning my noodles now. Oh. Wow. That's crazy. I don't know what that's about. I've never known it to not override the last link. Sticky noodles. They get everywhere. Oh, there's another one. Isn't that crazy? This better not be breaking everything. We're getting close to the galactic core, guys. Yeah, we're near the source. Okay. So it's not going to put... Right, let's just preview. So it's going to put Sharona style at the end, which is annoying. I could have sworn it was supposed to put it at the front. Here we go, look, here we go. It's because of this. I don't need that no more, because I'm going to do it at the start. So if I just show text on that one there, you can get an idea of what we're actually looking at here. So it's going to be the prompt plus the trigger for the LoRa in that tile or panel. Okay? Don't need that no more. Save. Okay, we're ready to go. Now there's one more thing. Every single pair of two, you'll notice, is going into a simple image compare, which gives us a label, yeah, and the ability to pick a font and all that good stuff. Okay, now obviously I'm going to have to tweak that. This should be good, but you might not have that font, so you might have to play around with one on its own just to see what it looks like. But the idea is that we're just going to be comparing the two images side by side. Everything is identical. Same seed, same prompt, same... everything is... The only thing we've changed is we've added in a second LoRa at the same strength, and then we've added the trigger word for that LoRa, and just trigger word style. That's it, with a one attention. So it definitely will do it. Alright. After that, what we do is the pairs are side by side and labelled, so then we make a column, okay? So we do that with image concatenate multi, there's 6 going down, so that'll be 2 images side by side going down, and then we have 2 columns doing the exact same thing, right? So that eventually becomes 2, right? It was 3, I had to delete a bunch. I actually crashed Google Chrome by putting a 3rd column in for making it 6 by 6. 4 by 6 is also fine. And like I say, it's probably just because I got so many tabs open. But yeah, I've minimized this because it is going to be a very large image. You can just look at it in the folder. It's going to save into GRIDS under the project name. So what's the project name? Sharona character test 2. It's got, right now it's in 1, which means text to image. If you put it in 2, it'll use image to image, and you'll obviously have to alter the denoise, but everything else should be the same. I've got it set up for Shuttle Jaguar because it's 12 step, which is nice and quick. This won't be quick though, because you have to change the model every time. You know, every time it's going to have to load a new LoRa. It's going to repatch the model pipeline for each image. Right, so let's see how many errors I have. I'm just going to export this one. Errors? There's got to be at least 1 error. Come on, man, that's a lot. Okay, the prompt's too long. Okay. No errors? I'm just going to disappear for a minute so we can zoom in on this thing. Shoot. Right, bigger. Bigger and thingy. Right. So it says it's loaded completely, loaded completely, loaded completely. What's it doing right now? Look at this. Is it loading everything? That can't be right. Well, you just got to wait and see. I did put in a upscaler section, you know what I mean? But to be honest, you only really want to hook one of them up to this. You don't want to be using the end, because it's just going to be like a computer crashing sized image. But you know, you could hook up the output of one of these, you know, the VAE decode. You could hook up one of them. Yeah, you could hook up the output from any one of these into it if you wanted to get a decode, an upscaled version. It's kind of redundant though. I'll put it on fixed seed as well. If you want to know which node is working, click the green progress bar. Clicking it. I'm clicking it. What's it doing? I'm looking. What am I looking at? Ah, there it is. So why is it doing that one first? For some reason, it decided that one should be first. Alright, why are we listening to German techno? Okay. It's a bit crazy. It's the craziest techno I have, I think. It's like, oh man, this sounds like, I can't think of the name of the band now. But yeah, it was fresh. I thought, it's fresh. I didn't expect to get that from an AI. I forget the name of the band that makes stuff like that. Right. I'm just breaking things, moving things around. It's all good. Break it, fix it. Oh, we got one. Okay, so what's this? Abstract Chaos. So that's the one which has all of the crazy circles and... actually, that's interesting that it came out like that. Very interesting. I want to look at what happens if we do SVG on the outputs before upscaling them. And then scale them and rasterize them entirely from SVG. So, but yeah, looks like you lost your fiver, unfortunately, my guys. You should have bet the money on the other horse. Everything's working great. It's going to take a while, as you can see, to get the grid, but we are picking up images. So let's see, what's this one? This one is CRW style. That would be my raw photography Laura. Nice waves. Remember that this model is always giving us a bit of latent noise for the upscaling process, so don't worry too much about funky faces. I'm looking at composition and the details it's bringing out. I like the fact that it's giving me a lot of, you know, what's it called? It's giving me a lot of scenery right now, which I do like. Oh, interesting. Okay, so what's this one then? This one is Dueling Demons. Interesting. Next one. ZJZ style. Or Genesis. So this is the one that was trained on fractals. See, it's doing different things with the buildings. That's very interesting what it's doing. What's the next one? Prompt Eater. So this one was like a bit more anime. It's hard to see the difference, but it is actually there. There were lots of cables and wires and things in that other one. I think I could probably do with dialing the character strength down to let the style model have a bit more preference. I think that might be a good idea. But let's keep looking and see what we get. It's really interesting though, because you can see the difference it's making. Look at this. Same seed. So this would be Sharona. So this is the character with the style model it's supposed to be paired with. And then way over this side we've got the Empire Soldier model. Tried to give it the shoulder pommels, and it's a lot more futuristic concrete architecture, more people in it as well. What's this one? De Creux. 17th century oil paintings. Look, we're getting boats and stuff, but it's the same image, if you know what I mean. It's really interesting to see what the difference is. What's this? Already looked at that one. What about this one here? What's this? Not the true world. So this is my architectural and photo enhancer. And you can see, look, it's making columns and clean arches everywhere, right? Bridge in the distance, small people. What's this one? Cyber Society 00. Very different look. Oh, we got one about to finish. This would be 66. Cyber Society V66 coming up. So the difference between 00, the original data set, and then the 6th generation retrain, the difference is quite huge actually. Wow, V66 is actually doing a pretty good job of this. Could be a bit more, like there's not enough fur, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, it's animal skins, and they're like leg warmers and a bikini. I'm like, no, no, no. Like she's wearing, looks like she's going clubbing. Ah, I forgot to put a trigger in here. This should be ZKZ. So that's one mistake I made. Save it. Did I miss any more around there? No. It's interesting, an interesting pose we get out of that one. What was that? That was Genesis Flux. So the fractal one. Let's just zoom out a bit. What have we got here? So what's that one? That one's Empire style. That one came out actually pretty good. The fur on it was not bad. But again, Empire is my futuristic thing, so it's going to do all of this stuff. And remember, this is like, she's in a land that time forgot, so we can't have loads of people everywhere. What's this one here? Cthulhu Bishop. So this is like vaguely Lovecraftian. It's interesting, it's doing like Greco-Roman Mediterranean vibes. Looked at that one. Isn't that Cyber Society? No, that's Empire, isn't it? Yeah. Ah, what's this? Drone cam. Ah. So this is my aerial photography. It's all stuff from above. Drone cam. Drone cam did a pretty good job. It's too modern, but I do kind of like the details in the landscape. Way too many people everywhere, but that's not a deal breaker. The actual look of the character is a bit. Again, it's like too modern. We're going for. Uh-oh. Did we break it? I think we might have broken it. Give us a sec. Run out of memory, guys. It's the end. Control Alt Art. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so we're just going to refresh the page. We've lost all of that. No, it's gone. She gone. So yeah, like I said, guys, some people, I wanted to show this because I remember I told you it happened earlier, but here it is. So yeah, I'm still using too many images in one workflow. So let's restart Comfy. Ah, the pain, the searing pain. Well, looks like I have to take a little break while I wait for it to load up. Oh, hello, Kirk Curtis. Welcome, welcome. I'm thinking no coffee after 8 o'clock. If I want to have coffee time, I got to start the stream earlier or something. Need to get up early and work on channel things. Yeah? Otherwise I'd be like, hell yeah. So yeah, it never got to the end, guys. It was too much. It was too strong. It was too powerful. Ah, well. I wonder, I mean, it's not as impressive, but just take out, see, it's like they're, you know, they were all different models, so taking some out is all, you know what I mean? All of them were cool in their own way, but if it's going to crash, it's going to crash. So let's try it with less. So yeah, strip the columns down, update, and we'll see if it will run. Save, and what is it now? 4x4. We've had to make it smaller. 4x4. We haven't even upscaled them. I'm quite surprised. Not gonna lie. Alright, run again. Yeah, if I wanted to like change the strength, all I have to do is attach a parameter to the strength. In fact, I don't even know. Can you even do that with this? Probably not. Why not? Nope. So it's a nice loader, but I can't automate it. So I'd probably use a different one. LoRa loader with info is one I do like. I don't think I actually have it installed though. Yeah, it's just showing me loaders for all kinds of stuff. Anyway, let's see if it blows up again. Oh, there we are. Yeah, I'm not going to go around and change all the numbers, you know what I mean? Mental. Okay. Well, first things first, we need to stop it because I actually want I've forgotten it, isn't it? What? It's 1 to the square root of 2. Come on, I can't do that. 3 to 2. It's basically 3 to 2. Yeah. 1.414 to 1. Which is, you know, so when I say 3 to 2, that's like 1.5 to 1. So you're rounding it up. So then you can crop a little bit and it will be within print without having to stretch. Because you don't want to stretch it, right? That's the whole point. The whole point is to not stretch it. So if I go 2 to 3 here, and I want to do taller as well. So 3 high to 2 wide, 64 is the divisor. And I think if we run that, we're not using this. Okay, that's for image to image mode. We're just getting a baseline on the LoRa stack right now. Okay, so that was made with the last, that's still widescreen, so give it a sec. If I zoom in this much and click. Oh, where'd it go? It went up here next, and then it went here. It's like zipping around doing different Okay. It's like it's doing the clip text encode for every single one first, so. Oh, it's doing a sampler. Where? There. Of course it's going to be this one first. Right. So like I said, we're going to be blending here. We're blending not the True World version 66 with Sharona character. We're only using the trigger. And again, it's a bit latent noisy. When you upscale this, it'll denoise all the tiles. And it fixes a lot of imperfection. I'm just going to have to make shoes a thing that's still made for something in the story, because it's like virtually impossible to get no shoes. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not prompting for it right now. We're just looking at what the combinations are doing. So this is Cyber Society V66 in the blend. It shouldn't change a lot, but it should change. Dragon says, how many did you cull as I went to make coffee and laugh at my cat's fur that's turned ginger from being sat in the sun all day? Hey man, maybe that is where she it's ginger cat skins. That's a bit dark. But if it's a big cat, it's fine, right? If you beat the tiger. I don't know, she just looks like she's off to play, like maybe she's going for a walk. But then, like I said, Cyber Society is quite a futuristic, and you can see the style elements there in the way it's done, which is cool. It's tried to incorporate both things. Oh, we got more. So this one was Prompt Eater. Prompt Eater features lots of cables coming out of people and stuff. Good face. For a first pass. We already looked at that one. She looks like she's got a hoodie on backwards. Another one with like just adventurer gear. What's this? Insect Overlords. So this is a different fantasy novel illustration. It's set in modern times. So actually that's pretty good for like a modern times hunter type. That's pretty good. Oh, what's this one here? This one is Dueling Demons. Okay, we're nearly getting in trouble there by the looks of it, but we have a high school hero. What's this one? Ah, this is the actual style that is, this is what it's, this is the one I'm using to make the character art for the Cave Girl character. So look at her monkey feet. What's going on? Oh no! She's got monkey feet. Put the shoes back on. Oh no. Oh no. She hasn't got opposable. Wait, what? Wait, hang on. What? Freakish. Those are some long toes. She looks like she could punch you with those toes. Oh man. Anyway, so yeah. That looks like a Cave Girl character, if ever I could, you know. Pretty good. So yeah, these styles are actually doing very subtle changes, but they are making a lot of sense. What's this one? Decreux. I'm not sure if that's really, I suppose it does look a little bit like the felt material they had in the 17th century, but it's, I don't know. Hey, I tell you what though, twinkle toes, no monkey feet. What's this here? GKG Soldier actually looks fat. It's way too modern, but it did a great job. That did a great job. Like ankle warmers with socks, you know, and then like furs. This is solid. See, what I'm going for is big fat leg warmers on the feet. Why? Because they make you quiet. I bet you didn't know that. The funny thing is, if you've got a bunch of rags all round, it stops your footsteps. So that's number one. It's and then the big gloves thing. I'm not sure what that's about, but I'm guessing it's probably useful maybe in archery, because when you watch archers, they often wear a wrist covering for the string, right? So I'm thinking it's all got a purpose, but it looks a bit weird. Aside from the fact that you're going to be running and crawling around a lot. That was my idea anyway. I haven't got, like, I can't get a clean design out of an AI model. It doesn't look like she's got her best dress shoes on right now. It's like, this just, look, wait a minute, are they tap shoes? That's funny. But yeah, this is actually pretty close. It does, you know, aside from the monkey feet, which maybe it's like Waterworld with the gill behind your ear, you know. What's that? Dragon says she would need a breast covering as well for the fur top works if she's an archer. Yeah, like the one shoulder pad type thing. That's interesting. Because sometimes you get this bit. It's kind of all over the place at the moment because it's still in concept art. But I'm getting slowly closer, and what we're doing is we're just mixing all of these different laws to see if I've got a combo which is going to benefit. That's pretty cool. God damn. Except for the gotta get up to get down. Don't know why she's got like those style shoes, but hey, this is Empire. This is Empire style, so it's made her Victorian, I guess. Isn't such a bad thing. I like the clouds in this one. The problem with this one is it's going to make electrical wires coming out of everything, because that's one of the things that it was supposed to do. It's pretty good though. Oh wait, sorry, I'm wrong. This is Outpost style. It says she's an astronaut, so she needs an airline or something. Oh, uh-oh, I forgot to change it. Oh no, I forgot to change it to 3. What? No, wait a minute. Why has that only got 2? Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Everything's all messed up because of what I did. I know what you did. So basically, when I updated it, I forgot I had to drag something. Crap. Yeah, I messed up. All right, let's fix it. So when I changed the array length, there were other things still attached. I thought they would automatically change their position in the array, but they did not. I did not. So now I just got to hook them back up again. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3. So we just need number 4 for this one. From here to here, that's that one done. And click on it, check the white lines. You can see top 2 are hooked up, so we will grab this one and we will grab this one, and then we're back in the saddle. Okay. Right, so I just got to run it again, haven't I? It should be the same seed though, so it should just skip straight to the end. I bet it's like done and doesn't do that now because of, you know. It's the same seed, surely. Did I take it off? It's unfixed, yeah. Oh, I know why. It's because the prompt has changed. So if I change that to fixed as well, and now it will just stay, you know. So then I can debug the end, basically. I mean, looking at this spread, I mean, obviously the one it's intended to be used with is the best. But that being said, There are a couple of cool looks here. Funnily enough, GKG Soldier, but it makes everything too modern. Tricky. What's this one? Venus. That's photographic models. Photographic, like, you know, actual women. Most of them are like super modern. I think probably this one, but even that one is sci-fi. What the heck was that? I don't remember looking at that one. What's that? Cthulhu Bishop. So this is a touch of Lovecraft, and that's what you get. Okay. That one's pretty clean. Shame it's like modern as hell. You know what I mean? She's got a suitcase. And then this one is just a bit more Asian, but basically the same thing. What's that? Prompt Eater. Ah, yeah, that's a manga one. I'd say this one is pretty clean, but it's too 70s. You see what I mean? Like 70s sci-fi. It all kind of has this look to it. Well, not all of it. Generalizing. That's way more detailed though for what it is. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh yeah, Insect Overlords. That's a graphical art style. So like I said, I like the GKG look. The GKG looks great, but that's a soldier from the future. Will we ever see the likes of Lovecraft and Geiger again? Yes, but it won't be. It's a little bit like anything iconic. You don't know what it's going to be until it happens, and then you don't know it. You don't miss it till it's gone. So I would say, like, I wouldn't say James Cameron, but if James Cameron passed away, people would suddenly be like, "Oh my God, he made such great movies. They'll never be made again." It's what the last guy who did it was Kubrick. Kubrick was the last guy like that, I think. You know, there's like, they get criticized to hell during their career, and they like, everyone comes down hard on them, and then when they die, everyone's like, "Oh man, we'll never see anything like that again." So I would say, like, anyone you can think of is probably not the guy. Do you know what I mean? Because he's probably some guy no one's heard of, and he's been responsible for all kinds of stuff, and you just don't know about it until they're gone. You know, it's a very common thing. Stanley Kubrick, yeah. Yep. Oh no! The double thing failed. We got a failure. Why has she got a suitcase? I'm changing this prompt. Why has she got... Look, it says, wearing an outfit for prehistoric times with one leg on a suitcase. Doi! Stop and go. An urban environment with graffiti on the walls. A little bit of a strange thing to say. Desolate post-apocalyptic environment. Concrete walls. I mean, post-apocalyptic prehistory is a bit confusing. Okay, well, so far so good. Please like the stream. If you like the stream, people know we exist. I think the thing about Geiger was he often got obsessive about projects which got funded and didn't see the light of day. Like there's a famous one which I think is called like the Bone Train or something, and it was supposed to be part of Alien, but it never got. He spent like 100,000 on this model of a train. What's my VRAM rocking? Just wondering for the lower VRAM capable cards. No idea. It says here 84%, so what about 18? But I'm not offloading anything to CPU, so I got clip. You know, 10 gigabytes of what's used there is going to be on clip. Heaven77 says, what model are you using? The answer for that one is Jaguar. Jaguar is made by Shuttle. It's in Quant Q8, and it's a fine-tune of Flux Schnell, so you can use it for commercial use. It's a Apache 2.0 license, so that's the deal. Oh, and also, of course, I'm using my own pre-trained LoRa's, which you can pick up on Civic. For the most part, you can't pick up this one, Sharona Character and Style, yet, because I haven't released them. We're still working on it. Although I will say it's making some weird images right now. They've been pretty good so far, pretty consistent. And what we're doing is each of these is actually a blend of my pre-style. So here we got my Not the True World Architectural Enhancement LoRa. And as you can see, it's making lots of boxes and details and people, and just generally improving the architecture. And slowly they're all updating. See, the thing is that this method, it has to reload the model pipeline every time for changing the patch for loading in the different LoRa blend. But we're loading the same Sharona character with a different style model each time, and then we're injecting just the trigger for the style model only, yeah. And we are slowly getting. So this is Prompt Eater, which was a, as I said, it wants to put cables everywhere. It makes a different type of futurism, very anime. What's this one here? This one is Insect Overlords, which is a European graphical art style. So you'll notice it has finer outlines, yeah, and a lot of people in the background and things like that. It's got a very different way of drawing things, if that makes sense. It's not, you know. Here we go. Cyber Society V66. We've generated a lot of stuff with this. The only flaw it has, it tries to make a lot of things that look like helmets, and it tries to put a lot of heads in places where they shouldn't be. That's easy to outpaint. And as you can see, it's still the Sharona character, even though she looks a bit younger in this one. So this is the Sharona with Sharona. Yeah. Like I said, it's tough. It is tough. Yes. Right, let's see it then. Come on. Ah, what's going on with the thing? It turned it all into skirt. Skirt and a skirt. Another skirt. So this one came out well last time. What's it going to come out like this time? Okay. She's given her an overcoat, you know, it's Victorian style, right? So she's showing way too much leg here, but, you know, considering she never has any clothes on, that's probably the most clothed I've seen the character. It's interesting that the version 66 is way more baked to the style in the 6th generation than the 1st generation version of the dataset, which it's got all of the background details, but the character detail is not there until 6th generation, which is, I've never seen that so easy to like pick out. So what's this one? This one is Cthulhu Bishop, just a touch of Lovecraft. Let's see what we get. I don't see any Lovecraft influences. Well, I guess it's the 50s style jacket maybe, I don't know. I don't see much. No tentacles. I'm getting scammed. What's that one? Glitch stick. That one looks pretty good. It's just, again, far too modern. Do you know what I mean? Far too modern. I almost need to get like a a land that time forgot style. You know? That's not too bad. Shame about the like obvious shoes are obvious, but what is that? Outpost. So this is the Outpost style that we made recently. So it's like this is a moon base on Io. She shouldn't be outside with no helmet on, but that's okay. I wonder if I'm thinking about this backwards. No. I was just thinking about doing it the other way round, you know. So inject the character to a style prompt, but no. Image to image, that would work. Ah, okay, right. Next step. So I've already told you, so yeah. Gets annoying. Hang on a sec. Oh no, it's okay. I set it up to be automatic. So it will automatically switch to whatever the size of the image is that was made. Okay, cool. So in that case then, what we'll do is we will go to the output folder and we'll grab the path of where we've been saving these beautiful images that we're making right now, and we'll use that with high denoise. So I'll go and get a text box, and then I'll put the path to the images there, and then just below, well, let's just pull this out of the way. Confused, and we're going to do load batch, and it's going to be load image batch from was nodes, and instead of this, pull that one from here. Same idea, we just won't be doing that, and then we can do the path. So then we load images from a directory, and if we use a primitive node, drag that one into the index, and now on increment mode we'll step through, so every job will be a new image from that folder. So obviously we're going to start at 0. I'm going to put this on to image, and we're going to change it to 0.8. Now there's no depth or anything, no control net, it's just straight image to image. Like I said, denoise is set to 0.8, so we should be able to control it that way. Alright. So essentially we're pushing the same image back through the style every time. Have we got a final grid yet? Yeah. The grid gets saved at the last step. So here, let me get the grid up. So here we have images. That's a good point. Where's the grid getting saved? Output grids. Yeah. Maybe I put the path in weird, but... Don't tell me it's up here somewhere. What's going on here? Have they done some weird stuff? Because I found some of my paths are up here. Whoa. It should be output project name. Output project name grid. Ah, yeah. So you don't need. Yeah. So yeah, there's a grid anyway. So if I open this up and you can see it in all of its glory. Oh. So as you can see, what it is the exact same prompt and seed using my character LoRa, but each image is using a different style LoRa. And these are all full quality. Now none of these are upscaled, obviously. These are all raw outputs. And I do train lossy. My LoRa's are lossy, so you can take advantage of the upscaler. I like output. Do you know what? If outpost style wasn't so sci-fi, I think this one is actually our best bet, which is kind of funny. It's got good lines on it. Yeah. Outpost, and then I think maybe if we craft a prompt, maybe outpost might be worth including in the mix here. But yeah, so yeah, we have got a grid and it looks really nice. Bloody massive as well. Let me just check the size on it. It's 3,680 by 5,648. Does the workflow grid fail if you bypass a group? Probably, yeah. Because each image has to be present. Otherwise, it can't make the final grid. You know? Because it has to have all the images. But there's no reason why one of them will fail. Like, why would you bypass a group? You need them all to make the grid. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you need all of these images to make a 4x4, why would you... I don't see why you would bypass them. To be honest, right, if this doesn't suit your needs, just make one that does. Because you start off with just this, top left, right? And then you simply keep what you don't need to change outside the box. And then anything that either should be exactly the same with the one thing that changes, i.e. here, the LoRa stack, right? Other than that, it's just Control-C, Control-Shift-V. And you do a column, and then maybe change something, make another column. Just understanding the workflow. Oh, right, yeah. See, what it doesn't really need the upscaler, right? Because I'm never going to hook that up to anything. Okay, so it's making... Interesting. Lots of futuristic trash. It's giving her like flared clothes now. That one's pretty well defined. What's that one? Cyber Society V0, yeah. Interesting. What the hell? We got a person in this one. It's like some guy living in a like a CRW style. Interesting. Okay. It's Sharona's home. Let's see, drone cam style. So drone cam does great with the backgrounds. I've noticed drone cam is really good with that. They're all pretty boring though. These prompts are crap. I need to change the prompt. I need to make the prompt better. Right. Okay, right. So depiction of Sharona woman, it says. Depiction of Sharona woman wearing orange fur outfit in prehistoric times. The video. The illustration depicts an anime-style character. A cave woman hunter style character walking through a desolate walking in the Mongolian steppes. That's better. Character is dressed in a vibrant orange outfit with black accents, including a matching skirt and gloves. Matching fur skin skirt and gloves. Wow. Matching fur skin. Vibrant fur, orange fur skin. I love that. I was just going to say fur skin a lot. Vibrant orange fur skin outfit. Black accents, including a matching fur skin skirt and gloves. It's kind of funny to say that. What do they call them? Bangles? Braces. But then braces means something else usually. Forearm. Need to tag the actual model in the first place so you can get away with this stuff. Surroundings are characterized by distant vistas, significant regrowth, or a return to nature. Sure. Okay.
As I deep.
All right. And let's just do a preview image here real quick and put that on fixed, and then maybe go forward like 10 images, because I got a funny feeling I was doing a different aspect ratio for ages. I want 2 to 3. Yeah, we were doing all of these, so let's go to 20. Stop. Yeah, we're still 30. Okay, now we're back to 2 to 3. Alright, cool. We can start there. So we will go from here. Okay, so we're working with this. In fact, do you know what? I've got a better folder we can do this with. Because right now I'm looking at, I've set it up to look at what we just did. But really what we need to do is go into Sharona 5 upscale cubes, because that's the data set. And do you know what? What I'm doing here, I actually made easier for myself by just saying image prompts. And we've done 2 versions of that. If I go in here, I've got the Sharona character in there somewhere. She's in there somewhere. Do you know, the hardest part was making it safe for TV, because, these models are like not censored. Do you know what? She's in there, but I don't even know if it's the right one. I don't think it is. Yeah, it's not. It's not even the right one. So, where did I put her? She's in here somewhere. Is she in? No, she's not in depth prompts. Is she in pose maps? I don't think I did it. No, I haven't. That was something I wanted to do as well. It does work, but it needs to match. So use the data set to make the poses or use other poses. I need to see, there's so much stuff to do. Are we making images yet? No. Come on. Oh, we are making images. Apparently. Ah, there we go. What the hell? Okay. Interesting. Which one's this? Dueling Demons. GKG Soldier actually comes out looking good a lot. It's just too modern. Do you know what's funny though? We've changed the prompt and it's ignoring me because what? The denoise is too low. I might go back over to text to image quick just to see what this is doing. I'll let this finish, but the image to image is super strong. I could have sworn I put the denoise like right the way up. It's probably the boost. Oh yeah, we need it on one denoise now. How are we doing? I might stop this run because there's really not that much difference. What's that one? Glitch stick. It's not glitching or sticking. I'm interested to see how this one comes out. This one seems to be performing the best overall, just in terms of how it comes out. It's interesting. Hello, Louis. Oh, thanks. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, to be honest, the thing about streaming, what I found is even if I went up to like 4K, you have to like zoom in to 1:1 and then stop and wait for the algorithm to catch up. And sometimes I'm moving around so fast that it doesn't actually like decompress. So, you know, I need to go faster sometimes, and it's just slowing me down, man. Oh, what's this? This is Empire style. Damn! Look, it's trying to give her red coat, but it's keeping her leg warmers. It's pretty good. It's keeping all this mess. But yeah, it tried to turn her into a red coat. It's not bad, not bad. CRW style. Got another hobo. Aren't we waiting? Yeah, we're waiting. I'm going to stop this because they're all coming out almost the same. Need to keep it moving. So yeah, like I said, all of these are intended for upscaling. And it is a pretty big difference when you do that. If I zoom in on this one and then click the button. Insect Overlords is up first. The trousers are great. I love it. She couldn't decide, should I wear shorts or a mini skirt? I do both. How are we doing? So this is DJZ Dueling Demons. And as you can imagine, it makes like Korean style heroes like you would see in a Dynasty Warriors game. Yeah? That's what that model does. Or one of them. One of the things it does. What's this say? GKG Soldier. So this would be a soldier in my Imperial army. So it's funny how it's kept the fur and the leg warmers, but it's a dude now. So yeah, the style model's definitely working, right? What's this one? This one is drone cam, so we should see a really nice environment. Yeah. Strange we get a clock. I'm not sure why she's wearing this like half bathrobe, half... And the furry boots is really funny. We're getting these furry boots a lot. What's this one then? This one is glitch stick. Glitch stick is actually like trained on completely glitched out images. That's actually very good. Look, I know it's quite traditional looking. It's not really cave woman. The belts, you know. Looks like there might be a pylon in the background too. But I'm not too bothered about that. Right now I'm just looking to see what the effects of these different style models is going to be in blending. So this is double Sharona, the character with her intended style model. And it does look good, even if this seed is obviously obsessed with this up and down trousers thing. It's so funny. It looks like she's got a Russian hat round each foot. It's funny. The transformers are rolling out. That's what that noise is. NTTW. Not the true world. I wonder, did I say, black accents? Maybe the black accents means all the belts and stuff. It just depends, doesn't it, what you're loading up. So what do we got here? No, Cyber Society version 66. All these Lauras are up on Civet. Oh, very futuristic. Very futuristic. Same image, if you'll notice. Same image, same composition, same prompt, but different style model. This is a very futuristic, like a futuristic army type thing. This is De Creux style, so oil paintings. Do you know what? That might... If it wasn't for such a 50s style coat, this is... And the, like, petticoat. She's got a petticoat. If it weren't for that, this is actually pretty... You know what I mean? It's getting closer to what I'm looking for. I might just include this in the blend, you know, just like 0.2, 0.3 with this. I'm investigating, you know, to see if it's worth it. What's that? Prompt Eater. Prompt Eater came out looking like a Japanese live action anime. What's this one? Cyber Society 00, the original. So it should have a very particular way of drawing things. It's kind of hard to describe, but if you see the way that everything looks like, is it muslin? I don't know if it's the right word. Right material, it's a type of material. Oh, what's this one? Cthulhu. I am not seeing much Cthulhu here. This looks like the Eiffel Tower. Or something. Maybe the Eiffel Tower with the CN Tower on top, I don't know. Where's Outpost style? That's the one I want to see. There it is. This is probably... Oh man, yeah, this is candidate number one. I just need to make it less space obsessed. I'm wondering if it might be worth doing a bit of a mid-journey deep, like a redive, I don't normally go back to Midjourney after the fact. Normally I'm done with it. But we've still got some of the original images here. I think I didn't even use some of these. Yeah, that was the last one that generated. Never even used these. Okay. Venus woman, a cave girl, fantasy, barbarian time. Alright. So, how about we use that? What the heck? Omni reference. They've got a new feature that they didn't... What? What's this? Omni reference. God damn it. Alright. Omni reference. I need another one. Because that is spectacular, but it's too modern. I mean, you know, it'd be a rapid diversion to go from this concept to this concept, you know what I mean? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, shell suit. Yeah, I know. Apart from the shell suit, it was good. Aha! Ha 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 ha! Okay. All right. Now we got something. And now I wish I had that upscaler here, which I deleted earlier. Don't. Ooh. With short white hair. Let's see if I can get away with it. The prompt is too long anyway. That might be an improvement. Oh, how did Sharona get to 0.95? Turn that down a bit, actually. Oh, down a bit. Do that. Okay, so yeah, anyway, guys, after all that... And if you're interested in the grids, if that's what you came for, we got more grids. Don't worry, we got more grids somewhere. Output, thing, grid. There you go. There's another one. Full scale. And as you can see, it's seed for seed, prompt for prompt. The only thing we changed was the effect of merging in a different style LoRa. You can't really see much difference from here, but like, this is the British Empire futuristic robot thing. And then that would be a European style. Outpost is sort of Mobius-ish. You know, this one is like photographic, or there it would, well, it would be. Once you run these through the upscaler, they come out much better. But they're supposed to be like that. I'm taking advantage of the denoising. Aha! Now this is cooking on the gas. Her outfit is still very inconsistent. Let's get the upscaler back in here. I can't believe I deleted it. Have I got another copy of it? Yes. Saved by the extra tabs made for once. Oh boy, nothing's hooked up, is it? Okay, let's just hook everything up real quick. So, let's see. This would be the width. Here we go, here we go. Width and height, I think. Ah, crap. Right, reroute. Ah, oh, come on. Don't do me like that. Ugh. No! I have to actually hook them up. This is one of the reasons why, you know, sometimes you'll have an idea and you'll be like, oh yeah, what a great idea. And then you'll go to hook it up and there'll be like one connection that just won't go in. Like I said, some things be like that though. Okay, yeah. So we've got all of our freaking things in there. So now we need to get our model thing. Now the model needs to be clean, so it's not going to go through any of that crap. It's not going to have a LoRa loaded or anything. It's just straight. So we can just use that one. And then that will hook up to the rest of that. The only thing I do need is I need the seed. So we'll put that in there. Is there anything else? I think that's everything. Oh yeah, the image. And the VAE. Yeah. So we want one on there on the encoder and one on the decoder. Where's the decoder? There it is. Okay. So let's just mute that guy there and get this in the right place. Okay. And then obviously get the winning mix. Get the winning mix and throw it in. We're doing not 24 step because we're not using Flux Dev. We're going to use 8 step because we're using Schnell. And we do tiled, custom tiled, 768, bicubic, 2x, then custom tiled. We're doing 0.1 denoise. Now this thing should give me the same image. Should give me the same image. I haven't changed the seed. Unless I did change the seed, I don't remember. Nope, fixed. So it's worth doing a bunch of different seeds to get different designs, but what I tend to do... Oh, someone forgot to hook up that clip. So yeah, let's just sort that out. So I'm not going to take it from here because that would have a LoRa loader on there. So I'm going to take a clean clip from the loader. I've forgotten a couple of things. Look, I've forgotten my project name as well. Tusk. Okay. And you're probably thinking, oh, you could just delete all this now, couldn't you? Yeah. But that's okay. We used it to find a nice combo. You know, I looked at all the different, like, what's that? I looked at 16 recent style models to decide which one would blend best. It turned out to be Outpost. That ain't, I'll say one thing though, that ain't the step. I don't think it's on image to image. It should be on text to image. Yeah. So if we now go back to image and just turn this down to, like, I don't know, 0.9. It's probably too much. Might need to go down a bit more. 0.8 is fine. All right. And this is all concept art, essentially, to do the illustration on one of our latest stories. So this would be a V2 character model and potentially a V2 style model that we're, you know, trying to put together here. Do you know what? It's okay, but it's just still too futuristic. I wonder if I can dial back the Outpost style. Bring this one back a bit. Maybe down to 70. Yeah, see how that comes out. And we'll get to see the first one that's actually been improved. So remember, this is what it looks like. Okay. So it looks like this right now. Zoom in on the face and the hands. See? That's what it looks like. So it actually does look a bit like fur now. It still looks like fake fur, but it's less like a manufactured piece of clothing and more like a swaddle. A swaddle. Let's have a look at how she came out. Oh, it's got my trademark lines down everything. But that is a lot better. It's not the best. Side faces are always a bit weird. And to be honest, we had a weird mix. I think the Lauras were fighting. So then, that's much better. It's still got some weirdness going on though. I'd hate to be this guy. I think maybe we need to keep altering this mix. So maybe 9, 5, 6, 7. We'll go with that. And queue up another one. The results are like a couple of jobs delayed right now, so still 270s, 60s. This one was more cave womanish, but you asked ChatGPT to do a character grid of Sharona and it breached the guidelines. Hey man, some stuff's too hot for
public use. I am going to release these models though, guys. I'm not going to hold shit back from you. I'll make another one tomorrow, so what's the point? That's the thing. I learned a long time ago, there's no point hoarding your stuff, because you'll never use it anyway. Just sit on the shelf or on your hard drive doing nothing. At least when you publish everything, other people get to use it too. Because like you got like 16 billion images in the model, and that's for one prompt or something stupid. You ain't never gonna, you ain't never gonna get it all out of there. So when you put it back on image to image, it's actually doing a bloody good job, right? So can I change it to my Sharona Best folder? I already did, didn't I? No, I didn't. Right, I need to change it. Hang on a minute, what's in here? Oh, that's even better. All right, well, I'll use that then. Okay. And so, like I was saying to you guys, what I pretty much do at this point is I just shove it into a thing, which I can just run overnight. And then I just let it rip. So let's change this back to a 2 to 3 using text to image real quick. So yeah, I know. I just set this up and all that. Put it on fixed for a second and queue it so I know it's working, and then queue another one. Nothing beats that first one though, where it was just 1 1 1. I might just go back to 1 1 1. Anyway, like I said, it's just a continuous flow state that you get into when you're doing this. There's no right or wrong answer, so it's up to you. What do you like? Do you like it? It's getting there. It is getting there. So I'm thinking maybe turning down the Laura stack was a mistake. And I should just let it all punch into... yeah, we'll do Battle Royale mode. Oi. Try Battle Royale mode and see what happens. Might be able to make them fight harder, we'll see. Ooh! Go back, go back, go back, go back. Go back, we went too far. We went too far, go back. Save it, quick. I've already changed the stack, haven't I? See, I just spent ages fine-tuning the stack, and then I was like, we'll just do Battle Royale. There can only be one. Completely mess up the settings. That's okay. Let's see how it comes out first. But yeah, that I'd leave this on overnight and just have it make these. Lots and lots of these. At least it's a, you know what I mean? Because it's got the cross hatching I wanted. It's got this sort of futuristic horribleness. Thing is, I swear I said, didn't I say Mongolian steppe? Where's that at? Am I back on image to image mode again or something? I'm a bit confused about where we're getting all these rocks from. But yeah, the actual output there looks great. That's very good for like a graphic novel. That'll do, right? Now again, if I save this, that's not where I finish. This is where I start. So let me just introduce you to something which I've been having fun with. Okay, so here's the image that we just made. As you can see, there it is in its glory. It's got my trademark striping only in the shadows. So if you ever wonder, if you ever see an image and there's striping but only in the shadows on certain skin tones, it's not the whole image. I can't... Can I blow this up? Alright. So if you look closely, you can see a striping. That's my tiled up scaler that does that. But it doesn't actually do it to all shadows. Oh wait, yeah, there, you can just about see it. It's like a watermark, but it's not intentional. You can only see it in the darkness in certain shades. Other than that, it's undetectable. You might mistake it for print rollers. Yeah? Obviously, they're the wrong way round, right? They're the wrong way, but I mean, you could have printed it sideways, but anyway. Let's see. So anyway, like I said, I wanted to show you this is the next thing I've been doing lately. This is a lot of fun. Alright, so this is a 1792 by 2560 image. It's pretty tight. Follows the style I want. We might have some extra fingers. I don't know. So now what we're going to do is we're going to run it through this bad boy here, which is 2 SVG. Okay. And then we wait. It's a nice song for waiting, though. I think this is off my jazz album. I'm not sure. It's not really jazz, but... oh, this is off the Cowboy Bebop tribute album I made. Okay, right. I think it's actually doing it. Hey, so we get a black and white vector art. Very cool. Black and white vector art. Then we get an SVG color vector art. Now, it does reduce quality. Okay, you can see it's reduced the quality in a couple of places, right? But I don't care. In fact, if you look at her arm, look at her leg, that's just one color. That's just a one shape. See there? That's just one shape, right? Now, the reason I like this is because it rasterizes real nice. Okay, now, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, ink work doesn't look perfectly perfect. I don't know how to explain it because it's a collection of shapes. It's not actually like a computer rendering. It's stuff someone actually drew it, and things don't 100% line up. And the weird thing about these, when it turns everything into shapes, is it kind of does that. Okay, the best way to explain this is just to open Photoshop. You could obviously use anything that can work with a SVG file, Illustrator, there's plenty of software, guys. I've got Photoshop, I use Photoshop, but you can use whatever you want. And what I want to do here is not, thank you Windows, what I want to do here is open up, see I've been doing this a bunch, guys. What I want to do is open up a file, and now if I come out of here and I go into the SVG section, look at all these. We've got a whole bunch of them to do. I'm not just doing one. I'm just trying to be topical. Segue. Okay. So remember, this is an SVG, right? Well, actually, wait a minute. No, it's not. That's a PNG. Hang on. Hold up. Why? So these are actually rasterized already. I want back. My God, give me a sec. I think it's put the SVG somewhere funny because they have a different way of saving it. I'll fix that. So that would be the SVG I'm looking at. So cancel that, open this. We're going to do a new print preview, A3, 300 DPI. You could say 16-bit, but I'm not. My printer's probably not even set up for it, right? So now what we're going to do is we are going to drop that file in. So if I just go and find it again, because as you always, I have to go and find it again. It's like my curse. I'm cursed to navigate folders for all eternity. There we go. The white square burning out my retinas. Come on. Hey. Okay, so what it's done is it's scaled it up as best as it could, look. But it didn't actually, you know, useless Photoshop. I don't mind if there's a bit of clipping. Look, come on, come on, come on. What's it doing? It's crashing out. Come on, my guy. Do me a favour here. Stop being a stupid. Hello? It's not even... What are you doing, Photoshop? Photoshop's having a moment, guys. There we go. Right, now, come on. I believe in you, Photoshop. You can do it. You can rescale image. It's been tough at Adobe lately, guys. They've been having a hard time, you know? Okay, right, here we go. There's not many people buy the Creative Suite anymore. And they've had to make some cuts. Okay, right. Whoa, I'm just trying to move the damn thing. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, nearly. There we go. I'm not looking to crop it, right? I'm looking to just make it bigger. Square, expand. Right, perfect. So save it. No, not that kind of save. God, I hate Adobe so much sometimes. So, right, look at it now. Now, this is a vector. This is not, yeah? So we took the AI generation, we upscaled it, and now this is a vector. Now, when you look at this, it's not very efficiently made. There's probably billions and billions of shapes as far as I need to load it into Illustrator and have a look in a minute. But there's something which I like to do from this point, right? Now, you could just print this out like this, and this is going to give you a consistent art style, okay? Because I've got the characters consistent, the style's consistent. You make all of the work for the story with this, and then you end it with 2 SVG and back again, okay? And there's a reason why. When it prints out, it's going to look great. Just try it out and see what you think. But so anyway, what I want to do, because I'm going for like a watercolor. Dragon says, I thought vectors had clean lines. Not when you give them AI crap. If I was to zoom in on this image here, look, that's a nice arrangement. And anyway, I've tuned the settings to make it into vector, right? But look, this isn't where we finish. Look, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Enough talk, damn it. Go to the eraser tool, put it right over her face and click, and it will rasterize the image. Don't actually erase anything though. Now you can just go over to the camera raw filters and hit auto a bunch of times. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. That's auto. But seriously though, I'm just making jokes about it. If you go down to like, not color mix, color grading, why is my headphones coming out? So there was a denoise section. Where the hell is it? No. Detail. Here we go. So if I now zoom in on her, 1-to-1, please. Right. Come on, let me see. There. Now, I did 8 sharpening with 12 noise reduction. And I think I did 8 on the colour as well. It needs a bit more. I think it needs 16. Too sharp. Auto just makes me laugh, guys. I don't know why. Oh, I just hit auto. We're at 520%, by the way. And what I like to do is just, once I find one that I like, I'll just apply it to every image in the set, or save a preset, which is even more smart. I mean, do you know what I mean? Like, when you get into these sorts of stuff, it's like subjective as hell. I mean, she was looking a bit yellow before, and it's dithering like real badly here now. So it's sort of like, which way round this, you know? But trust me, when you print this thing out, it's going to look great. So, like I said, Control P. We're going to be using the Epson ET8550. Wobble, wobble, wobble. And we want to make sure that we're going to pick scale to fit. We want to make sure that we pick portrait. Make sure we go into print, borderless, portrait, A3, rear paper feeder if you've got one, because it's card. All right. And I'm back. Adobe should just put an RNG button on the top right. Well, it's funny you should mention that, actually, because they already did. Let's open it up. I just reinstalled it. Let's chuck Photoshop out of the way for now. It's not the most important bird in the box. I can hear printer printing. Okay, right, all right. Stop trying to get in the way of everything. Here we go, right. So this is Adobe Illustrator. Isn't that fun? Let's take the same SVG and open it with Illustrator. All right. Yeah, if I had wallpaper, wall paste, that doesn't make sense. Whatever. So anyway, I just want to... Alright, so look at this. Generate vectors. I've already got them. Hang on. Control... Wait, Control A. Gen shape fill. Colors. Give me colors. Or give me death. Give me color wheel. Oi, color wheel. Oh, what have I done? It's actually crashed. Ah! Alright, I'm just going to let it try and billion-dollar software, guys. Let's see if it can figure it out. There's actually a reason why I look at the premium paid stuff, is to show that even it breaks at a certain point. Because a lot of people get let down when they get the open source and it kind of breaks, or it can only do so much. There are restrictions with the paid stuff, even with the 4090. So... It's struggling to open my AI SVG. That's what's happening. I know why it's doing it. It's because it's badly converted, is what my guess. I think I might have killed it. Hang on, I'm going to go check the printer. That is funny. Yeah, I got widgets all over the place. They're on the wrong screen. Yes, there was. Doesn't actually look good, does it? can't believe that Adobe just fell flat on its face.
Right, let me put it in the Discord and I can pull it up on the screen real quick. But like I said, once you print these out, they actually have a really clean, they have a unique aesthetic to them, which isn't, you would not look at it and go, oh, that's AI, yeah? And I'm not trying to hide it, that's not my goal. But, you know, I like keeping people guessing. So let's throw this one up in here. Go. Right, I'm going to try and kill Illustrator and try again, shall we? Let's try that one again. Illustrator. Okay, so yeah, but I just think it's important to note that even the best stuff still can't do. Right? So don't worry. You know, there's limits. They're never going to talk about what they can't do, right? And it's not good for the share price. Okay, so Illustrator. Can we break it again? That's what we're all about around here. We do love to break this. Break it. Break it, break it, break it. Right, so if I pull that in again, it's going to import it. It's going to give me the thing, even though we've got like tools, like this should be over here somewhere, I guess. I don't know. That should be there. I don't even know. I'm sorry. I'm having to put it together for them because they gave it to me in pieces. I've got to like fix it. Hang on. What the hell is this? Just put everything there. No, put it there. You're too clever for your own good, Adobe. None of this is useful. Here we go. Here's another one. Look, trace mode, everyone. Did you know this was a thing? I'm just saying. You know, they're like, ugh, stop taking our jobs. I'm like, you were just doing this anyway. Right. Look at all the paths, man. Look at this. Look at this. It's so good. You see? Yeah? It's like put together like a Call of Duty logo in a video game. You know when they make their own logos with just shapes and colours? Yeah. So there you go. And, oh yeah, and obviously you can do the infinite thing. But it doesn't really go anywhere. Right? Whoa! Whoa! Alright. Calm down. It's a bit laggy. Hey, full dive. Yeah, now I've got clean edges. Yeah, definitely very clean. Very clean. Extremely clean. Like, look at that nose. But yeah, so let me see now. So we've got generate vectors, place image, more options. See, I'm going to try and crash it again, guys. Control A. Wait for it. Now this is recolor, okay? There ain't no way this is going to work. I think it's already done. I think she died immediately. But yeah, recolor is. Oh, hang on. I think I know how to. Hang on, just kill it. It's dead. It's dead on the right. As soon as I clicked that button, it lost the plot. Yeah, close it. I think I know how to get this to work, but it's a finesse thing, right? So you can't just do the whole image, right? No, not the beta. Oh, crap. Beta. I'm trying to get the real Adobe, not the fake one. It's probably like a year out of date. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I forgot to show you the image. So let's take a look
Okay, slightly sideways. Okay. Slightly sideways. Alright. It's just sitting on my laptop. But it has quite a normal look to it when printed. Alright. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. Looks like... I don't know, does it look like... It's weird. It's like it's going from orange to red. I will say that. I have noticed that. I'm not quite sure why... I think it's something to do with the color profile, which is managed by the printer. So... But it's likely something to do with ink. Because do you know what? I'm looking at this now. Is that even the same image? Because, like... There's supposed to be a red square there. And it's not there. I think this must be a different image. What's going on? How is there... It wasn't cropped out. Huh? It's magic. Everything else is the same, but there's a red bit missing, and the tone has changed. I don't know. Like I said, I bet it's probably got something to do with the printer color profiles. That's my bet. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this on. I'm a bit annoyed that it's not getting the. Whoa! What image is that? Was it even using that image? Ah, it was on image to image mode. Image to image mode. Go. So let's see what it makes of that. But yeah, so big combo. We're slamming Outpost, Sharona, two styles blended. But they're kind of all fighting like three stooges, trying to get through the door at once. And we end up with that. Slightly more authentic. The only problem is, like I said, the Outpost Laura is actually a science fiction Laura, so it's going to have a tendency to make things like metal corridor walls and panels and ruins, and that's not what I want from it. So it might be that you have to take the best images. Oof, that looks uncomfortable. Oh, it's okay, her legs are there. Yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem. That is a problem. Oh, wait a minute. That isn't the correct stack. This is the incorrect stack. Shit. How have I managed to screw this up? That's a completely different profile. Hold up. 25 minutes ago. Please tell me it's not toast. Okay, that's better. 956.8. Yeah, let's try that. Actually, because yeah, that's got too much space, too much outpost. Right, so anyway, what was I saying? I was saying Illustrator. Let's give it one more go. I think it's just purely the amount of shapes. There's too many shapes. I'm importing, he said. Come on. Oh my God. Adobe, get your act together. Seriously, what is going on? Look, I've done it, and guess what? I've got to port all these again. Ridiculous. This is giving like me a bunch of floating stuff by default that's on the wrong screen. Thanks, mate. Good stuff. Right, so this is my idea. My idea is... Ah, crap, it's all... Ah, look, that's... Oh, no. Right, so I was hoping I'd be able to cut her out, but it looks like a lot of the stuff is part of the freaking foreground as well. Oh, yeah. Come on, let's go. Oh, that's mental. I can't believe you can do this. This is so stupid. I don't know why anyone would ever want you to be able to do this, but you can do this. Here, can we grab, like, her face? Look, just grab her face and move it over there. There you go, just start digging. Hang on. Come on, just start digging. And take some more stuff, just explode it. Explode the face. Explode it. Wow. Oh, what? Wait, no, we're still not done. Okay, wait. Zoom out. Okay, well, hang on a minute. Oh, no. I don't want to be doing stupid stuff like that. Stop it. Ah. Useless. Hang on a sec, guys. No. Come on. Ah, right. Every time I want to do a group select, it's doing like, Right, let's try it. No. What is... Okay, we're trying to click. No. Select entire objects. No, go away. I just want to do a group selection. That's all I want to do. Alright, fine. I'll do the corner because you're being such a obstinate... Delete that. We didn't need any of that, did we, guys? I don't need any of that. Oh, this is actually looking pretty sweet. Let's just delete it. I'm having a bit of fun here, guys. You have to bear with me. I made a right mess up there. It was good. Good times. What the? Strange things are happening around the edges. Alright, well, do you know what? Just for the sake of science, let's just get rid of all that. This is a bit like working in Blender. It's just like Blender. Wait, okay, hang on. We've got... Okay, make it bigger. This is what I love about Adobe. It used to be really easy to find everything. Now, not so much. Where's the size of the eraser tool thing? See, I suppose you're supposed to know the shortcut. And if you don't know all the shortcuts, you're not a professional. I don't know what the shortcut is. It's probably like Control-Shift mouse wheel or something. No. Control-Alt mouse wheel. No. Alt mouse wheel, Shift mouse wheel, Control mouse wheel, Control Alt Shift mouse wheel. That's something, but it ain't what I need. I've somehow managed to zoom in on it to the point where it's going off the edge of my screen. Yeah, see, a lot of people say that, you know, it's the best software, right? But they also don't really know what it is anymore. So it's kind of like a quandary. Because all they can do is like add stuff to it. Like if they had to make it from scratch, they probably couldn't do it anymore. Because it's so old and big, the code base must be a nightmare. Can you imagine working on the Photoshop code base? And they're like, yeah, we just need to go in and change some stuff. And that'd be the worst job ever. Oh my God, I would like... Yeah, so... This is why I just use After Effects for everything as well, by the way. What the hell is all this? Look at all this. We've got a spray can. Let's do spray can, guys. Spray can. Oh, it's not a spray can. It's for symbols. Look. You need to use the symbol from the symbols panel, guys. Do you not know where that is? Do you know where the symbols panel? It's right here. It's right here, didn't you know? It's right there. It wasn't on the screen. You know, it's right next to brushes and swatches, which was also not on the screen. I can see why everyone wants to use GIMP. You know? Look, basic brush. A basic brush with no symbol. All right, let's pick a symbol, guys. I need an arrow. I'll take the rainbow chrome. I mean, I can't imagine why you would need to do that, but it's pretty cool, right? You can literally just... Everyone, look at the face. See? It's good, isn't it? This is why you need to pay $1,000 every year for Adobe Creative Suite. This is why they are being extremely quick to embrace AI. Because I'd be scared too. Let's try color thingy. Has it crashed again already? I think we killed it. Yeah, we killed it. Yep. Hey man, every now and then I like to bust out the Adobe Creative Suite and see how things are going. You know? And it is cool, don't get me wrong, you know? Like, whoa! Did it just appear? Right, I know I take the mick, okay? I know I take the mick, alright? But it just actually did it. It actually did the thing. Like, wait for it to crash, but don't panic. Oh. I know I've made a complete rat's nest of this, but don't worry about it. It's modern art now. You see the fractured face tones indicate the fractured societal tiers of injustice. There you go. It wasn't hard. Come on. Right. Oh. Yes! Right, now, this is what it was supposed to show us with the full thing. But clearly there was too much there, and it was done in a bad way. Like, SVG is obviously written bad. Well, I'm not going to say bad. Inefficient. Let's say that. So what we can do here is we can just pick a new theme, right? Let's go for Art History Baroque. Auto. See it changed? I know that I messed up the face in that, but did you see it change? And we can, well, we should be able to scale and stuff if it doesn't completely die on us. You see what's happening here? Let's go the other way. Look at this. Now, when this isn't like a laggy piece of crap, it's really good. But the thing is, our SVG is extremely complicated right now. But you can even grab a color and like pull it around. It'll probably take a minute to register what I just did, or you can just click and you can do all this stuff here. Oh, generative recolor. What's that? Oh, right. It's going to give us different color palettes for remapping all of the shapes. And look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. I know it's small on the screen, guys, but your spy drone has peeked through my window and the video is up in Discord. Oh shit, I better close the curtains. But yeah, I hope you're going to see that when the vector isn't like a complete nightmare with billions of shapes, it's possible to do, you know, this kind of operation with AI-powered vector art, right? Obviously, again, I've made a complete rat's nest of it, but I love it. I think it looks better now. Just again as well, we've been messing around with SVG tonight because you can scale the SVG up as big as you want, and that's perfect for print because you can re-raster it when you go to print it out. And that right there, see, that's us today. See, look, this is a real picture, guys. I got the stream. That's today's date. That's the newspaper. And there's the printout. Using one of the images that we generated today. And then there's my modern art. I'll put it on an NFT. It's so dead. I need to kill Illustrator. It's just not good. Goodbye. Goodbye. Alright, that's it, everybody. Show's over. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Don't miss. Jump.